Yeah. We're going to bring on our next guest panelist here, Sheila. Sheila, paging Sheila, going to send you an invite to promote you to the panel. If you just accept that and come right on in. All right, everything's moving smoothly. And Sheila, I recognize you from the forum. It's great to have you with us, and I'm so excited.
Yay! Hey, Sheila! Yay! Sheila's in the house! Yay!
So nice to meet you. Thank you so much, Alex. That great introduction. I feel like I know you both. Bruce, I've been following you for years. I loved your book, Biology of Belief is just exceptional. And I'm sure everybody here has read it, and as well as your others. Thank you so much for
I downloaded that, Sheila, so I'm always thankful because my life changed first, not because of any other reason than the fact that I downloaded this and there was a point that said, oh, that's nice information, and I didn't change my life until I said, no, this information is telling you what to do. And when I did that, hey, I have a whole new life, and I love my life. I love it.
Wow. I love it for you to love it. Well, that's so awesome. And so my question is, and I sent this question in an email too. I know I've been told over the years that I'm an empath, and I didn't even know what that was when I was told that. But what I began to notice was that when I would have these interactions one-on-one with people, and I would talk about very deep, meaningful subjects, maybe it was that water in the cells, I don't know, but I started feeling what I later termed GodBumps. It's what a lot of people think of goosebumps, where the actual flesh on the skin shows up, the bumps, yep. Right? But this is internal, Bruce. This is like I feel it in the blood or in the cells of my legs, my thighs specifically. Yep. But it only I can't control when this happens. It just happens on its own. It's completely subtle and subconscious, but it's palpable. Like it's a palpable awareness. And I even I'm a writer, so I'm always fiddling with words. But I come up with a new word called effervescencing, because it's like when you drink a bubbly soda, how it feels in your mouth. That's how it feels when that happens in my thighs.
Yes.
So where do you think that comes from, and why do you think I get that?
Okay, well, the first thing that it comes here is get rid of the material realm for a minute, because that's an illusion. Everything is energy, okay? Mm-hmm. That our thoughts are energy. And then I talk about the fact that you can read your thoughts with wires on your head, electroencephalograph. But then more importantly, I said the new device, magnetoencephalograph, reads brain function, but the probe doesn't even touch your head. It's out here. So I say, simple fact, it's just simple fact. Our brains are like tuning forks. The vibrations of our consciousness are not contained in here. The vibrations of our consciousness are radiated out. Well, if a person is radiating out some vibrational consciousness and you can pick up on it, then you can communicate with this person without any words at all. You're just going on the vibration. Well, that's the most fundamental communication on the planet. Vibration was here long before words and anything like that. Animals read vibration. You know, it's interesting. I always joke about it because sometimes, like when I'm in New Zealand in the summertime, there's some mosquitoes on the wall, and I go, I get my fly swatter, and just before I even move the fly swatter, just I'm about to move it, boom, the mosquito's gone. It's like, how'd you know I was coming? And the fact is, there's a field, and vibrations are either in harmony with you, and that's called a good vibe, because when they're in harmony, you got the effervescence. That meant you understood that vibration, and in your cells understood it because they were listening to that vibration. Not your conscious mind, there was no words there. No, it was a vibration, and that's called good vibes. And yet some vibrations are bad vibes. I go, yeah, you're in the wrong place, and that vibe comes and it cancels your energy. It's a vibe. It's not words. It's nothing more than vibration, but everything is vibration. If the vibration is in harmony with you, you get enhanced energy and you can feel good vibes. And if the vibration is not in harmony with you, you also get vibes, but not good vibes. You get cancellation of energy. So in life is energy, Good vibes gives more energy, more life. Bad vibes are threatening because you're losing energy. Every organism. I mean, simple point, a snail is born from an egg. It comes out of the egg. There's no mother, there's no father, there's no teacher. There's like, what am I supposed to do? I'm a snail. I just came out of the egg. What do I do? And the answer is this. It's so simple. There's like a dashboard. Think of like the snail as a vehicle, and there's a dashboard on the vehicle. There's only one gauge on the dashboard. And I say, what is? Energy. I go, why? If it moves in a certain direction and the energy drops, when the energy drops, that is threatening to your life. All the snail has to do is the energy is not good. That it's threatening. Bad vibes. It knows bad vibes. I said, what's the snail going to do? Go the other direction. Okay? And if it comes to a plant, everything vibrates. If the plant is good for them, they can feel the vibe. Good vibe. Oh, let's eat this plant. But if they come across a plant and the vibration cancels their vitality, they won't eat that plant. So I say, who taught the snail to eat which plant? I go, it didn't have to be taught. All it had to do was read the vibration. Empaths read vibrations easier than others, but all of us can read the vibrations. But a lot of us are programmed in our growing up as, well, that's just a feeling. Don't go by your feelings.
Yeah.
Listen to what somebody has to say or do whatever they say. And I go, biggest mistake we've ever made. Feelings are the first compass, the first direction finder in a life of a living organism. Why? Because if you're going someplace and the feelings, you feel the energy being dissipated, going away, that's a threat. And if you feel it, you can make a respond. But if you feel it and you say, disregard my feelings, I go, you just lost the primal message. The primal message is not vocal language. That came late in evolution. The primal message was always vibration, because energy is life. That's that people have been saying that for a long, long time. Yeah, energy is life. And I go, so the quantity of energy is relative to the quantity of life. And if you start to feel these energies, which we should be feeling, because it's more accurate than listening to somebody. I can tell you whatever the hell story I want. I can write a script. I can tell you how the world is going to be great. You listen to me. Give me some of your money. I'm going to make your life great. And I could write that and convince you of that, right? But then comes a problem. That wasn't me. I was my talk. I sold you a bill of goods. Why? If you would have tuned into my vibration and not listened to my words, you would have felt, and people do this. A lot of people, they do it, but they unconsciously do it. It's like, that doesn't feel right. That person doesn't feel right. They're not seeing it the way you're talking about it. But it is exactly what you're talking about. So we all have to understand this. Yeah, language is very helpful for communication, but I can create any damn language I want. And I could tell you anything that I know you want. And if you just listen to my words, but you didn't feel my vibe, then you've been manipulated. And unfortunately, this is the world in which we live, because people will tell you the story you want to hear, and the idea was, no, first you should have felt the vibe of that person. How do you feel when you're near this person? And the Asians, they've been exercising this for thousands of years. It's called feng shui, because everything has a vibration. How do you know if I'll tell the story once and really quickly, because we're a timing thing here. My joke is in California is a upscale department store called Nordstrom's. And I tell the audience, okay, here's an issue. You go into Nordstrom, there's a shoe sale, 10 pair of shoes, all the same price, all on sale, 10 different styles. And I say, so when you went in and you picked one out of 10, I say, stop for a second and tell me, why was that the one you picked versus the other 9? The answer, it made me feel good. I feel good with that. I said, you bought the shoes on feeling, because it was what made a harmony in your biology, and that's like feng shui. You put a picture on the wall because it makes you feel good. Your neighbor might walk in, look at the same picture and go, whoa, because they have a different vibration. And so we surround ourselves unconsciously with objects that enhance our vibration. When you picked anything out, you picked it out, not only because of the color, you picked it out because that made you feel better than the alternative one. So if you understand it, this is a message for all of us to understand. Yeah, you can listen to a person's words, but if you understood the first feeling when you met them, the first feeling, if it was good vibes, okay, this person's in harmony with you. But if it's an edgy thing, it's like, but I'll listen to the words. Oh, well, the words sound really good. And I go, no, it's in the beginning that you should have listened to first before the words. So empaths are people that, everybody's an empath, but the difference is most people don't pay attention to the feelings. And that was a lot of growing up that said, oh, no, listen to what the person has to say. And I go, you let go of the feelings. And the moment you let go of the feelings, it's a wild card now, folks, because you don't know. And so your question is so important for all of us, because you can tell when the feelings are in harmony with you and when they're not in harmony with you. And then you're the snail. I'm the snail. Like says, I go through my life, but I'm only going to go in the direction where it feels good and not just listen to the words. So I appreciate the question, because it's profoundly important for all of us to recognize, yeah, there was a way to make a decision long before words came into this picture. Okay?
Beautiful.
Thank you for being with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks so much for being here. Nice to see you.
Yes, it's fun to have people here with us in the club.
All right. Well, Sheila, thank you so much. I'm going to bring you back to the
Sheila.
now.
Thank you.
And so appreciate you participating on the forum too.
Yeah.
That's great. All righty. All right. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much.